Nawin is jolted awake, the remnants of a nightmare clinging to the morning air. Soft light filters through the curtains, casting a gentle glow over the room, dispelling the darkness of his dream. The low hum of the AC fills the quiet space, a stark contrast to the horrors he just escaped. Nawin sighs, relief washing over him as he realizes the cadaver lab was just a dream. Nawin stirs from sleep, the quiet of his dorm room heavy around him. His gaze drifts across the room, settling on Beam's untouched bed. The bed is too perfect, too still, the blanket pulled smooth, the pillow impossibly square. A wave of anxiety washes over Nawin, chilling him to the bone. The untouched perfection of Beam's bed mocks Nawin's unease. In the hushed stillness of his dorm, Nawin lunges for his phone, a silent urgency gripping his heart. He swipes through their last chat, each lighthearted message now a painful reminder of Beam's silence. The screen illuminates his face, casting shadows that deepen the worry etched in his eyes. The silence from Beam echoes in the room, amplifying Nawin's growing dread. In the dim morning light, a mere whisper invades the stillness of Nawin's dorm room, shattering his peace. The sound brushes against his ear, a chilling touch that awakens him with a jolt. Nawin flinches, his body recoiling from the sudden intrusion as his senses sharpen. A soft voice breaks the silence, uttering a simple greeting. "Morning." The word hangs in the air, an unsettling echo that amplifies the mystery of its origin. Nawin remains still, his heart pounding as he braces himself for whatever comes next. In the confines of Nawin's dorm, Beam's unsettlingly serene smile casts a strange calm. Behind Nawin, Beam's eyes reflect an unnerving stillness. A subtle metallic click echoes as Beam shifts, the silver bracelet on his wrist catching the light. Beam's presence looms behind Nawin, a silent, watchful guardian. The unnerving stillness in Beam's gaze hints at depths unknown. The subtle sound of metal against skin punctuates the quiet intensity. Nawin's eyes snap open, the dorm room silent. He attempts nonchalance, though his rigid posture betrays his forced composure. The silence stretches, heavy with unspoken thoughts. He speaks, breaking the quiet with a simple confession. "I had a dream." The weight of the dream lingers in the air, casting a shadow on his face. The room seems to hold its breath, waiting for more. In the quiet space of Nawin's dorm, Beam's curiosity stirs subtly. Beam's eyes reflect intrigue as his head tilts slightly, a silent question hanging in the air. With a subtle shift, Beam's curiosity intensifies, his gaze sharpening as he asks, "What about?" Beam's query, "What about?" echoes in the stillness, waiting for a response that promises to unravel the unspoken. The air thickens with anticipation as Beam presses his simple question, "What about?" carrying the weight of untold possibilities. Nawin's eyes are intense, watching Beam carefully. He pauses, his expression unreadable as he studies Beam's reaction. Nawin breaks the silence with a single, pivotal word: "The lab." The weight of his words hangs heavily in the air between them. A tense moment of anticipation follows, the room silent. In the quiet of Nawin's dorm room, Beam's smile remains unwavering. Beam prepares to leave, his intentions clear. Beam pauses, a parting phrase hanging in the air. "See you in class." With a final glance, Beam exits the room, leaving a trace of anticipation behind. The door swings open, momentarily revealing the world outside before closing quietly. Beam says, "Can't make it today. Still at home." Nawin's phone buzzes, a new message disrupting the silence. Nawin stares at the message, his confusion taking root. Bewilderment clouds Nawin's face as he rereads the message. In the quiet dorm room, the clicking of the silver bracelet pierces the silence as Beam moves away. Each click resonates like a scalpel against metal, amplifying the tension. The sound echoes, emphasizing the emptiness of the room. Nawin shivers, unsettled by the sound. In the heart of the bustling university hallway, Nawin is lost in a whirlwind of faces and spiraling thoughts. His thumb scrolls through Beam's messages, each word igniting a fresh wave of anxiety. His eyes remain glued to the screen, his focus consumed by the digital echoes of the past. Distracted, Nawin collides with a classmate, a mumbled apology barely escaping his lips. His focus remains on the screen, his mind far removed from the present collision. The digital world claims him entirely, leaving the real world fading into a blur. Amidst the lively chaos of the cafeteria, Nawin sits alone, detached from the surrounding energy. He listlessly pokes at his food, his appetite lost in a sea of unease. His eyes dart around the room, desperately seeking a familiar face in the bustling crowd. A wave of profound isolation crashes over Nawin, amplifying his growing paranoia. The noise of the cafeteria intensifies the sense of loneliness. Paranoia grips Nawin as he feels more isolated. The anatomy lab assaults the senses with the sharp tang of formaldehyde. Nawin stands in the center of the room, his expression pensive. A wave of memories washes over Nawin, pulling him back into the depths of his nightmare. The chilling images of his nightmare flood his mind, each more vivid than the last. A glint of silver catches his eye, a subtle reminder of the bracelet's haunting presence. He shifts his attention back to the cadaver table, his mind troubled by the lingering effects of the nightmare in the bracelet. The library's dim light casts long shadows as Nawin immerses himself in arcane texts. His brow furrows deeper, a silent testament to the complex mysteries he seeks to unravel. Volumes on sleep disorders and psychological anomalies become his only companions in the quiet night. Driven by desperation, he searches for answers to Beam's enigmatic behavior. Nawin approaches his darkened dorm room, a heavy silence hanging in the air. Dread washes over Nawin as he pauses, a foreboding sense gripping him. Nawin slowly pushes the door open, the dim light revealing an unsettling scene. Beam sits serenely on the bed, his gentle smile a stark contrast to the room's darkness. A silver bracelet gleams subtly in the dim light, catching Nawin's attention.